Good morning. Here we are. It's Tuesday. It's message day. Hope everyone had a good evening last night. We saw the geese with the goslings out this morning, and they've been taking them out in the water, teaching them how to swim. Today they would chase them, making them take off to fly. It was very beautiful, and you could see them stand and just look up into the air at them, and they'd come back down, and then they would do it again. Then we have our own little wonderland here. So let's get our energy set. Let's see who's here this morning. Good morning, Chase. Thank you always for coming and helping. And Christina, good to see you. Barbara Ward, I read your message, and yes, I will bring you a message, and you can have it later. And Kathy Marino. Very good. Carol Swisher, good morning. Cavell, I was just going to ask where you've been. Good to see you. And Annie, good morning. And Prime 3, good morning to you. All right. Well, I see Carol's telling everyone to hit the like button. And Prime 3 would like a message too. All right. So remember, while the messages are given to an individual, while we're on here, it can be also, if it feels right for you, please take it within and honor it as it was given. And I've already set up the protection of the energy with the tube of white light from the presence and from the protective flame of blue from Gautama Buddha, 4 inches thick around you. And so we're pretty well sealed, free of anything that would be negative. All right. So we are going to call in Mother and Father God within us. And again, take a breath and allow their energy to create a response for you of peace, serenity, quiet, however that might feel. And then we're going to call the angels in from all the phylums. And this is when we begin to get crowded, you're right. And then to the Ascended Masters. I see Melchizedek is here with us today in the group. Buddha, Jesus, many beings. And as we go to welcome those from the universe who are studying light and who maintain walking their path in light, they are welcome to join us. Very good. So I hope those of you who have gotten your messages before are enjoying them and growing. And maybe if it's one that you've received and you did not understand, you can set and allow your perception to give you a shift in how you are looking right at it, so that maybe you can perceive what really is it about. All right. So Chase, let's see where we're going with Mother here today. So I can see the door opening. And I don't want you to take too many steps, for we are on a cliff. This is representing your fear of a huge shift inside of you. Almost like it scares you to death. As much as I understand, there is a desire for it. And you're not it's not different than most people. It's like, well, what does that mean? And what would happen? Who would I be? And where's who I am? So Mother walks out into the air and asks her to follow you, to follow her. And below you, you will feel the path. Very sturdy, very secure. The unknown has nothing to be frightened of. The unknown is that which it is to the human experience, because all of you have been there before and you do know it. You are afraid to remind yourself of it. So go ahead and walk with Mother for a moment, Chase, and feel how ease there is and how much lighter the energy around you becomes as you shift into a higher place inside you. Very good. And where is the human that was just there within you? She's still right inside you. She doesn't go anywhere. She learns from observing you. Yes. So see what interesting observation you can make from this place that is over the fence and over the bridge, and where the soul is now desiring to take you, to understand more, to live more, and to learn what you are here to do. Many blessings to you here, Chase, this morning. All right. And Christina, it's good to see you. I hope you're getting prepared to see your mother and family this weekend. So here we go. We're going to go up a spiral stairway. And we're going to open a door at the Pashikieta. Now, before we can feel anything or move, we're going to have angels come and release many heavy weights and shackles off of you. It's a place where you have yourself stuck out of fear. Just let it all go. Let them take it away. If you want it, you can still have it. But there is no need when Mother comes to you with a different option. You will not have this experience alone. And she offers you to get in a canoe with her on a very calm space of water. And she offers you an umbrella to cover your beautiful skin from the sun. And you see how much peace there is here when you are in movement, in peace and harmony, allowing one foot to be in front of the other, seeing things you hadn't seen before, looking into landscapes that you didn't really ever have the physical experience of. So here we find ourselves out in the water over the Grecian land that you're from. And it's so pure and so clear. And if you would look into the water, you would see an experience of you. And Mother asks for you this day to see what that reflection shows you. What is it that you see? What is the true experience that's smiling back at you? Or is she frowning? Neither one's bad. Neither one's good. It just is where you are in this moment. So you must clearly understand it is an observation. It isn't about a judgment, a criticism, or a perception. It's about it is what is. All of that which can be let go if you no longer want it. And all of that you can grab onto and define your passion to move forward with it. There is such choice here. And this is the true message of this day. Is to remember you are at choice. And you will define choice within your heart. There's no one that can ever, for surely, give you true choice. For you are in a process of trusting you. Having a knowingness of what feels like home. What feels peaceful and harmony. That is what you want to gravitate to. Without fear. Yes, you may go into the boat and have contemplation as often as you'd like. That area lies within your heart. This would be of the utmost good for you. Beginning to trust again who you are. And trust the process that God's there for you. Who are you really getting in a boat with but mother or father? And seeing what they show you and what it takes and defines you as. So, many blessings to you today. Christina, many blessings. All right. So, Barbara Ward, when you're listening, this one's for you. All right. I'm prepared with a great large drum for this door that we open for you. And it was during a time when you were of the Indian nature. But the vision that I see is very interesting in that it is not your drum. It is that of your son. But I can see the yearning to have that drum or something like it within your hands to own the vibration of life. If you have a drum, that is fine. If you yet have a desire to get a drum, it is the buffalo hide that calls to you. It is the sounds of its movements within its body that he wants you to hear and to understand your own. Yes. The antelope, I see it, but yet it's too fast moving. This is something you want to experience and hold closely within yourself and to begin to have understanding. This is the reason for this message. The sounds through the music of the spheres speak, whether it's the language of light, whether it's just frequency, whether it's the freedom or love, many things. And you will begin to hear and see things differently. Yadavashaka. And I see you sitting in your room, playing with the frequency of the sound of the drum of the buffalo hide. When it is time, you will know. Yet perhaps maybe you already have one. Blessings to you, my dear. All right. Let's see. I lost my way here. When it clicks, it goes far. Here's Kathy Marino. All right. Yes, Kathy Marino. As we walk again, we have a spiral stairway today. And yet I see it is an interesting energy that I see. It is more, again, of the Grecian. And I see sponges hanging, again, from the boat in the water. And I see an elder woman, perhaps like a mother to you in this life. And the weathered energy. That while you may not have been one that was on the boat, you lived it in every cell of who you are. Yes. So what was the lesson? What is it that you are to, in this life, remember? So that you need not go through that memory again. When there are times and you find yourself upon the side, like a sidekick or the wife of a husband who does have that fearlessness to go into the night and fish for sponges, fish, whatever it is. I want you to bless yourself and to own still the majesty you hold as the one that holds the energy for home. It is a great gift, and it has strong will, and it has great abilities of strength that come down the road as you evolve. And sometimes I think this is forgotten within you. You accomplish much, my friend. And I want you to begin to see your life in that way, just as in this life of the past. For it would not be the same if it were not that you were there. Just as life today would not be the same if it were not that you were there. So appreciation is your gift. Contemplate. Perhaps you want to write down those things about yourself that you appreciate in a God way. And every day have a great gratitude for that which you do know and that for which you do. And you have a way of handling things in peace and harmony. And you can calm the tiger inside the heart with any soul that needs to fight. So, many blessings to you, my friend. Embrace yourself. You may not know exactly where to look and how to see it till this moment, but now you can. Many blessings. All right. Who is Cavell? Good morning. I guess you may have heard my thoughts. I was asking my telepathy to Chase, where have you been? And here you are. I appreciate you coming back. Let me hit you down. It feels like it's a time today for a collective part of the group to appreciate the part of themselves that works hard in whatever it is you've done. Maybe it has been working hard on being quiet. Maybe you have worked hard on being there for others. Maybe that devil which you have faced is deep within yourself or in others around you. It is time to unhook your shackles from the chair which you sit. And the word that comes here for you is adventure. Yeah, I can hear your quandary over those words. And yet it is through adventure I feel you're going to discover a different aspect of you that's been lost and holding in a pattern. And it will take your passion to another level. And I hear you say to me, does this mean that I literally must go somewhere on the journey? Or are these journeys within myself? And I say to you that is up to you. For both are prominent reasons to bring the frequency of who you are up and higher as you are willing to step into a place where you haven't been before, and you can love and embrace it and welcome it to show you that which it is, yet you must learn and evolve. Yes. It's like the goslings who are just beginning to fly. So many times we get settled into assuming that we are so far on the journey. And here you are again, being asked to fly one more time. So you must take what you've learned from all the other times and how much more peace and how so gentle it was when once again you flew. And you will find yourself chuckling to yourself. What did you think? That it was that easy? And you will discover yet another place where you need to let God sit with you and have conversation about that which you find. And yes, and there will still be another for you silly beings. Remember, the path continues, the healing continues for forever. There will always be more. Another place, another height, another quickening of vibration. Always, always more. So, many blessings to you, Cavell, on this journey you have chosen. Many blessings. Very good. Good morning, Anik. All right, so we are at prime 3. Okay. And we are going to move through the doorway together. And some of the lights are out. So I ask for you to take a deep breath and reconnect into the energy of who you are and empower the lights to illuminate. For there is no need for you to walk upon your path in the dull darkness, for it always should be the brightest light. And you show me your efficiency, but you have a headlight on your head and a life jacket around your chest, that you are ready to search and travel and find that what you're seeking. And my silly friend again, have you yet not learned these things that are meant for you always come to you? It is not that always do you have to seek them out. You must be willingly prepared as you move to allow them to come and to show you what they're about. So just as always, it is this speck of place within you that wants to grow and to charge in a new way, that wants you to see, most importantly, and feel the gift of flight and choice and movement in a different way. That's all it means. You must be willing to change. Not so much direction, but let the frequency of that which you're walking walk with a greater quickness, with a kick, with a feeling that brings a smile to your face, and you will be excited. And this will keep your space and time, the cave in which you are, illumined, as you always have yours stored in your hand. Many blessings, Crime 3. All right, Barbie. Today, as I walk through the door with Mother, with you, I see many papers, long papers laid out. And then I'm being shown there are even more boxes of more papers that overwhelm you. So let's call in the gold light to protect all these papers, to illumine them and create a higher frequency around them. So whatever it is that is affecting you affects you in an illumined way. And let's know that there is a love for you from within you for these papers. And that God is there with you. You're not alone with the papers. And whatever it is that was on the papers is becoming nullified and imbalanced. So what it will do is get you to a place where you can allow the papers to speak to you and begin to have a greater understanding without fear. For my friend, there is nothing to fear. There is simply a lack of communication. And the papers are aware of resolution. So blessings to you. Thank you for coming. Excuse me. Okay. Julie Johnson. My goodness, again, thank you for being here. Are you asking for a message today, Julie Johnson? All right, there you are. Well, we've missed having you here. I appreciate you coming back. So let's see what there is here for you today from Mother. Immediately she gives you a beautiful white dress, like a long kind of boho dress, loose, but it's beautiful. And she says to me, TheoSophia, she forgets how beautiful she is. Mostly because you forget all about you. And that is because your heart has you helping so many others. But let's remember, my friend, it cannot be a tired you and an overwhelmed you that really gives the best that you have from within for others. For you must give to yourself first. Even if it's a moment in a park, reading a lighthearted book, reading and learning more about how God will speak to you, or closing the door and putting a sign out. I'm going to be busy for 20 minutes. This is exactly what your consciousness is aching for at this time. Peace. Different than rest. Peace is allowing your mind to shh, not having to constantly be preparing, constantly detailing and understanding. You need peace from all these things so that you can have a clarity on what's really happening. You see? And now you will have other dresses additionally in a closet that you can put on that are your peaceful clothes. As they are being infused now. So while you may not have them in actuality, you can always place one on, and they will help support you in finding a moment of peace in your day. Oh, very good. Thank you. Come again soon. Okay. Excellent. But you must let go of that which is tied into inside for the past to leave. You must truly let it go so that there's no more contemplation. Okay. Lost where I was. Okay, now Kathy. Well, do you realize, Kathy Marino, your courage is simply within your heart? I think you had lifetimes that you were a very courageous soul, but you're afraid you used it up. And now, as you're at a higher point in life, you're afraid that there won't be any there when you need it. So take 10 minutes a day and call in your courage and begin to sit and breathe it into every cell of who you are. Sit and write about your courage. What would look like courage in your life today? Re-own it. You see? And you want to become your comforter yourself. And truly, your true comforter is Jesus. That's who he is known as the comforter. Call him in close. Many blessings, Kathy. You're welcome, Cavell. Very good. Anybody else with any questions? You can always go to bed at night with a blanket of pink from Jesus, bringing it to you to sleep in the energy of His love, and to feel comforted. Very good. No more questions. All right. There's a lot out there for everyone to work with. You're welcome, Kathy and Cavell and Chase, and Julie, Barbara, Marby, Prime 3, Christina, everybody who came today. Christina, you didn't respond. Did you not like your message? Or are you working? Well, Barbie, you're welcome for your message also. All right, everyone. Tomorrow, I will be speaking spirit. So I hope some of you will come back. It all becomes very powerful as the message comes through, and a great discussion evolves, and what one word we thought meant something else becomes something totally different. But it all helps us on our path. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Many blessings to all of you. And the Mother is always there with you. Blessings.